Welcome to Craigneuk, a town known historically for its miners, its steelworkers and its sense of community, but also known as the hometown of a lion.
For listening to my nonsense, and it's a great tribute to all, and a great tribute to the community here. And this is fantastic. I'm really looking forward to seeing it in a very short period of time. Look, thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Celtic manager Martin O'Neill.
We're down here at the site of the Tommy Gemmell statue. The statue itself just being revealed. A brilliant moment, a brilliant turnout. But tell us a wee bit, this is your area, this is your neck of the woods. Tell us what Tommy means to this part of the world.
Yeah, well, Lanarkshire boy, and always very, very proud of Tommy Gemmell. In connection with a few of the lines with Lanarkshire, but with Tommy Gemmell in this area in particular, and it's been something that's been proposed for a long, long time. As you'll know, there was similar with Bobby Lennox down in Saltcoats. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. And what a turnout as well.
I was going to ask just that, what about the turnout? It's clear just what Tommy Gemmell meant and continues to mean to the people of this area.
Well, absolutely, and you can see there it was a kids for Berryhill School as well. It's not just necessarily a Celtic thing. It's just an absolute pride and what a great achievement it was, and something that quite rightly should be remembered.
Joined here by John Devine and Charlie Ballantyne, two local guys who actually knew Tommy a bit better than most, given their work life in the Craig. I'll come to you first, John. What does this mean to you today?
It brings back memories. I can remember seeing Tommy Gemmell playing in the European Cup final when I was 10 years old and watching it on television, and it was just tremendous. Even thinking back to it now, it's still a vivid memory.
Yeah, you're older than you look. You were 10 years of age at that final.
I was.
Right. Charlie, with yourself, what does it mean to you today?
Oh, fantastic. I remember my dad talking about him when he worked in the Ravenscraig, how good a player, and it was one of the local guys, Terry Scott, that founded Tommy Gemmell. He recommended him to Celtic, so and it's great for Craigneuk and all the money to get raised with the local people.
Martin, it all came at a crescendo in the last few minutes. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm overwhelmed. I'm so happy for everybody here though. A lot of hard work coming to get together, and if you look at the crowd, look at the faces, look at the kids, that's what it's all about for us.
Martin, that is so much more than just the statue. The statue itself is the focal point, and what a stunning statue it is. But what does something like this, and what does Tommy mean to the wider Craigneuk community?
Oh, Tommy means everything in this community, and it's a sense of pride. It's a renaissance again, and it's burning sparking the inspiration again to let the kids know. These kids for Berryhill done a project in Tommy just recently. They didn't really know who he was. They'd heard the name maybe, but now they know who he is.
Yeah. There's various folks in attendance. Martin O'Neill's here, and great to see the Celtic manager here. Loads of ex-players, loads of Celtic-type personalities. But I just want to ask you, Martin, what does this whole project mean to you personally?
It means everything, actually. If I can touch somebody's heart out there to inspire them to do something, it doesn't matter what field they're in, but just to believe in themselves and go forward. And, believe in themselves and know that there's a value to what they're doing and how they're doing it. And don't give up, just keep going. Be the best you can be.
I'm here with Mary Gemmell at the unveiling of Tommy's statue, and it's a special moment for all of us here today, but especially for Mary. Mary, talk us through it.
Oh my goodness, where do I start? I haven't slept for about 2 days. But when I look round and, the weather's with us, the amount of people that have come out to see it, it just warms my heart totally. It's just been fantastic.
You've got your own, of course, personal and special memories of Tommy, but how should Tommy be remembered, and how will he be remembered in the area?
Really and truly, I love this area, and he really was a humble man. Great fun, hard-working man, and really and truly, he would be bursting with pride with this, bursting with pride.
Kenny, tell me why you were so keen to be involved and support this project.
I mean, obviously, the province of North Lanarkshire, I'm also the councillor for Craigneuk, and Tommy's name came up many times with people in this community. He meant a lot, still means a lot, and it was just fitting to have a statue of this guy who delivered unparalleled success, born in this scheme in this area, and went on to achieve incredible things, and that's the message from this statue. You can achieve.
And there's so many people that have been involved in making today happen. Obviously, you know, the big moment, the big unveil was just a few moments ago, but it's the work of so many people, and that in itself, it taps into the community spirit, which I'm sure Tommy would be delighted to see that is taking shape in his name.
Oh, 100%. I suppose if you ask Mary Gemmell, he'd been suitably embarrassed today about the statue in his name, but you're spot on. I mean, this is about, you see the community here today, young kids from the local school at Berry Hill singing. This was a community event. Let's not forget also a statue was funded by the community, pound by pound. That's why it took 8 years. It was a slow effort, but it belongs to every single person here. How
do you think the people of Craigneuk and beyond will and should remember someone like Tommy?
It's just amazing, you know what I mean? Just football in general and Celtic in general, and you know, it brings everyone closer together. The spirit is amazing in Craigneuk and Motherwell and everywhere. It's just, you know, power of sport and power of music brings people closer together, and that's what we need more in the world, you know.
What would you say, what would your final comments be about, not Tommy the footballer, Tommy Gemmell the person?
I think that was the biggest thing. I was very fortunate enough to get to meet him. They were always very respectful, and there was always the guys that you had to look up, and I always felt that was the team you were always representing. When you pulled on a Celtic jersey, that was the team you were representing. They were the guys you were representing. Not just on the pitch, but off it, the way they handled themselves, the way they spoke to supporters, the way they mixed with supporters. And I think that was a fantastic trait they had, and it was one thing that probably my era obtained that with us as well, going to supporters functions, all these things, and having such great time for the supporters, which is the most important thing at any football club. And Tommy and that great Lisbon Lion side were all fantastic at that, and hopefully we do them proud with doing the same things that they did and mix with the supporters the way they would expect us to do.
What about the statue itself? So obviously you and Martin have worked closely with the sculptor, but how pleased are you with how it's turned out?
Andy Edwards is the most amazing sculptor, and I mean amazing. When we went down to the foundry to see it in Wales, and I'd always said to Martin, and you know, when we were talking about it, I've looked at a lot of statues and I think, you really wouldn't know who they are. And Andy Edwards to me is like a real master. I mean, look at the face.
Yeah.
There is no way that you wouldn't say, that's Tommy Gemmell. And he's just, I'm more than pleased.
Brilliant.
And he said to me, sorry me again, and he said to me when we went down to Wales to see it all put together, and he said to me, do you like it? And I went, no, Andy, I love it, and I do.
David, how surreal does it feel to see your brother immortalised up there in stone?
It's unreal. It's so much a likeness. It's just perfect.
Yeah.
I'd say perfect. Yep.
Was it emotional for you when the big unveiling happened?
I had a tear. Put it that way. I had a tear. Aye. Without a doubt. I've been thinking about this for the past week, and every time I thought about it. This morning I've been up at 4:30, and the old butterflies are away. It's so, and 52 years I've been away from Craigneuk, but it's still here.
Yeah.
It's still here, and I'll never leave me.
How special is it, Dave? I can hear the emotion there. How special is it to come back here this afternoon and see hundreds and hundreds of local people out here for your brother?
Fantastic. What a tribute. What a turnout. And I says to Kirsty, there'll be hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of people here to see this, because it was a one-off, I would say.
Last question, Davey. How do you think Tommy will and should be remembered by not just the people of Craigneuk or Motherwell, but further afield for everything he achieved in his, not just his sporting life, his life in general?
I don't think he'll ever be forgotten. I don't think so anyway. I don't mean that because he's my brother, but I think, especially in Craigneuk, he'll never be forgotten. Never. Never ever.